Hey champions, it is November 22nd. I am tired. We had a crazy weekend. I'm so excited to break it all down for you. So in this video we're going to be talking about the championship, we're going to be talking about the Kickstarter, and we're going to be talking about some more little tidbits of things that are awesome. So I'm looking forward to talking about that. Let's get to it. Alright champions, the 2021 championship event is now over. Oh my goodness, it was so amazing. If you weren't there, you missed out. You missed out on an amazing event. The entire team did such a phenomenal job. Alex ran the entire tournament. Everything was done through him, and it took a huge amount of work off my plate, and I made sure that it was done thoroughly and it was done right. There weren't a lot of people who were questioning anything that Alex and his team did because they knew what they were doing. So I was super impressed with everything that was done there. Shahan, thank you so much for volunteering your time. You were the only one who was part of the judges who was not a game designer as well, so you could compete and you chose not to. So I really appreciate that because I know that Alex leaned on you a lot. So if you're watching this, thank you so much. And to everyone who helped out on that front, thank you so much. And then when it came to hosting the community, sitting down and challenging players over and over again, Chris did such a great job with just making everyone feel welcome. We had a lot of great people who came as just to check out what we're doing and see how legitimate we are as a company. We even had some people who came from different distribution companies who carry Genesis and who helped promote the game, and they came and they saw the community and they loved it. I had one person say to me that it seems like everyone here are just friends, that it's such a well-knit community and everyone appreciates each other's company. And I had to tell him that well, I didn't have to, but I was very proud to tell him that many of these people have never met each other before today, and he was just blown away. He just assumed that everyone knew each other. It was amazing to see the community get together. So many people who had been following each other on different platforms, talking to each other through Discord or the Facebook group, come together and be friends. So it was such a wonderful event, and the production team, Northern Arena and Unbound Studios, wow, did they ever put together such an amazing event. The quality of everything was just so crisp. So I want to give a huge congratulations to Sydney Williams for taking first place, winning this event, and walking away with the opportunity to make his own champion, and that will go into Invasion alongside of 3 of potentially my last champions that I designed for the game, which is a little sad, but that's okay because I'm going to be standing beside Titans. I know Alex is designing some champions, and then Sydney, you're going to have the opportunity to design your own champions. So I'm excited for you, and I'm excited for the community to see that come into fruition. And then I also know the winner, Will K, for the sealed, is going to be able to design a card that will go into Invasion. So let alone did he win the pitch contest and get a card in Origins, also now follow up to get a card in Invasion. So that's cool, having that back-to-back feature. And then we had so many other people who came in, and just the roster was just so amazing. So many new players, so many people who just taking this game so seriously. I was shocked and amazed, and just, I don't know how to express it, but I was just blown away the fact that the top 2 was a Kun deck and a Core deck. We did not see that coming. And all the predictions I talked to people, we knew that Kun was going to come in and really change up meta, do something that was really, really special. And he did. He won the entire event. That was phenomenal. But Core coming in, wow, like, we did not, I don't know, I did not expect Core to come in and make that big of an impact. So I'm so happy that he did. It was just an amazing event through and through. Everything, like the vendors, the quality of the t-shirts, I had a blast. I was so tired though, so very tired. And but it's a memory that I'll have for a very long time. I'm starting to get some of the assets in, some of the. We had a videographer go through and make a lot of great clips, and now getting some of those final pieces in our hands so that we can use them for other things in the future, other marketing opportunities. So I'm excited to have those, to start sharing them with the community and using them on, on the website or on other places to make the game feel a lot more polished, and for everyone out there to know that there's a community behind this game, that it isn't just me and a few people who are playing this game. No, we are celebrating 4 years of this company, of this game being on market, of all this hard work and fruition coming together and making something that's just amazing. So I've learned a lot in 4 years. Maybe I should sit down and do a recap and my lessons learned, and embrace the fact that we've been around for so long. But it's been phenomenal, and I'm excited to share this time. It was really awesome to have Steve-O at this event. Of course, Steve-O has been a big supporter and has been around at all our events, but he is one of the longest supporters of the game. He was the second person to carry the game at his store, and he has just been there every step of the way to do something very phenomenal for us. So in the 4 years, the company's changed a lot. It's gone from me working by myself in the basement to having a team of game designers who are doing things independently but still adhering to the principles of Genesis and what makes that game so phenomenal. We have an art team that is refined and polished and can put out pieces. Some of the stuff they're doing for Origins, oh my goodness, you are going to be blown away. You're not going to expect this kind of quality of artwork from artists who, a lot of them, their first job was with Genesis. The first work experience that they had right out of school was working with us. And the stuff that they can do now, wow. In 4 years, it's amazing how polished these artists have become. And then we also are now expanding out. If you haven't read the lore and you're not caught up on the Akashic Codex, go do that. The story is so good, and everything that the team's doing. So I'm blown away. I'm excited. I'm happy to be part of this project. It's not my project anymore. It's ours, and I'm excited to share that with everyone. So that brings us into the last point. I'm actually it's really coincidental how well all these things are flowing together, so I'm happy about that. But let's talk about the Kickstarter. Let's talk about taking things to the next level. I talked about this at the championship, but this is going to be our step into bringing the project to that next level, to that next phase. We did a phenomenal job with the championship. We did a great job bringing the game to where it is today. But if we really want to compete with the big games out there, we need a little bit more support, and that's where the Kickstarter is really going to be coming together. The big reason why I've never done Kickstarter up to this date, and I've talked about this a lot of times, but I really want to make sure that the message is out there, that you understand this, is I know, so I didn't know what risks there would be when it came to making Genesis, but I knew there were going to be risks. That's the key part. I knew that as a CEO, I didn't know what it meant to do my bookkeeping properly. I didn't know what all the legal ramifications of everything were. I did not know what it meant to work with a manufacturer and the strengths and weaknesses of the manufacturer and the pros and cons of working with different ones. I did not know what it was like to build out a game design team or an art team or just any of the stuff. Everything was completely in the unknown. And for that reason, it was unfair for me to ask anyone to fund me to go make those mistakes, right? If I wanted to prove that this game was valuable, I needed to prove it on my own dollar, and I needed to show the community that I'm willing to take that risk, right? And now we're at a point where I've learned a lot. We've grown a lot as a company, and I think that we can really take this to the next level, do something absolutely amazing, and a good chunk of those risks are removed. I'm not going to say that all the risks are removed, because that's impossible. There's no way we covered everything. But we've learned a lot. We've learned so much as a company, as a team, as as a game on what we stand for, what we believe in, and we can put those words on the wall, literally on the wall behind me, and I can read those day after day and know that I am adhering to what I believe in, and I am delivering the same product through and through every step of the way. And that if someone comes in to try to sway me to do something differently, I have people behind me who will make sure that I stay on track every step of the way. So with all that in mind, I look forward to what the Kickstarter can bring to us, what we can bring to the community, and how we can really be a driving factor in what a good CCG looks like, what a good TCG looks like, and what it means to have a actual solid tactical collectible card game on the market. Because we're not the first, but I know that we have been successful thus far, and I will continue to work my hardest to be successful moving forward in the future. All right, this was much more of a poignant video. I really wanted to build everything up to the Kickstarter to say that the championship was awesome, and that is a stepping stone towards bigger and more amazing things in the future. So pay attention to what's coming up next. We announced kind of the dates for the Kickstarter at the championship. This Friday is when we hope to have everything ready to preview to the community and let you start checking out the Kickstarter and see what it's all about before putting any dollars to it and backing it, and then having the weekend to question everything. Send us your concerns. Let us know where we can make the Kickstarter look nicer, or where we can make sure that the tiers and the pledge levels make sense to you, and we want to make sure that that's all there together before we go live on December 1st. Remember, November, what's the last day of the month? 30th, 31st, 30th, November 30th at 11 p.m. There's going to be a Kickstarter launch party, and Damian will be there for the community to talk about all that, and partnering with Alex and making just such an amazing event. So they'll be doing that. I am engaged with something else later, and that'll be a surprise. And then we'll have that launch party. It'll go live on the 1st, December 1st, and everything is going to be amazing. So looking forward to your questions, your feedbacks, your concerns. Make sure you're leaving everything in the comments below, and I will address them. I have a routine every morning. One of the first things I do every single morning when I get to my computer is check all the YouTube comments. So if you're leaving them there, I am reading them. I am responding to them. I'm making sure that you have a direct communication with me. And as things grow and get busier, I'll make sure that it is someone who will be there to answer all your questions. All right, that's everything I have for this video. I hope you are having a wonderful day. I hope you're staying warm, because I went out and it's cold. And that I also hope that you are excited for the Kickstarter. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to all our Patreon supporters. Without you, this game would not be where it is today. Thank you for being so awesome.